I think everybody's looking for something that they already have. You know, everyone is looking for God, and everyone is God. So the act of looking for God is a kind of a waste of time, and yet you have to go through it to eventually get around to the place where you realize that you're it, and that everyone is it, and that there's no holes in anyone. I've heard this expression, there's a God-shaped hole that, you know, you try to fill with drugs and you try to fill with other things or love or whatever, and then you try to fill them with healthy things instead of the bad things and stuff like that. But the fact is there is no hole, because everything is God, and God doesn't make holes. You know, so it's you know, it's really, you know, the fact that we are already enlightened, we're already complete, and it's just realizing that you're complete. Once you realize you're complete, then this life and everything in it becomes a play of form, something to toy with and play with and make something good out of, and it really isn't to be worried about. It's to have fun with. You know, it's what people call the devil. Ego is the devil. Ego is the voice in your head that says you're not as good as that other person. Maybe you need to do something else to make yourself better, to add to yourself, or oh boy, you know what if they find out about you and how you feel and what you believe, then you'll be destroyed. They'll know that you're broken. They'll know that you're lesser than. It's convincing you're lesser than, or that you can, you know, you can make a mark in this world that will last forever. You know, ego is very tricky in the sense that it tries to convince us we need to get something, this immortality, that we already possess. You know? So it's convinced us we need to find something we already have. You know? And that's what it constantly is doing. It's trying to keep you from being you and me right now, loving this and loving this life. That's what ego's job is to keep us from doing this. But, you know, nothing you do is going to add anything to you.
Right.
And nothing you do is going to take anything away from you. So you really is nothing to do except play.
Right.
You know, and if that play for you is like, I want to give people a good message, then great. Give them a good message, but you don't need to change the planet.
Right.
The planet is good.
By itself
It'll always
already.
be good. It will always be good. Evil, I really honestly believe that evil doesn't want to win, because it's not there to win. It's there to show you what you don't want so that you can understand what you do want. You know, the devil's working for God. Enlightenment's where you are. You're completely, you know, full and complete. And once you realize that, then there's nothing you need. It's just play. It's just now, what do you want to do? You want to, you know, have a garden? You want to grow your own vegetables? Great. It makes you happy? Great. Do it. You want to learn to skate? That's what I'm doing. I'm skating, you know. I'm skating, I'm painting, I'm, you know, in love. There's a lot of things, a lot of flower beds in the garden now, whereas it used to be very narrow before. It was very much just showbiz and fame. And for me, I got to a point where luckily I got fame and I got wealth so that I could scratch it off the list of things that would fulfill me. You know, and now I do it for fun.
Well, you're
I
free.
am free.
You free yourself from all this obsession in a way.
Yeah, and I get caught up every once in a while. The ego still is there. It doesn't ever disappear.
Well, as you said, we're all human beings and God at
Right.
the same time. So
yeah, cool.
It was great. Good
Yeah.
conversation.
Excellent.